my name is Todd. Dalton Thunder Smith fighting out of the Steel City of Sheffield, United Kingdom. The Destroyer, Conor Benn, one of those must-see type of fighters coming out of the UK. The famous son of a legend who's beating his own path.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Todd. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, introducing from Sheffield, England, an English super lightweight title holder, Dalton Thunder Smith. Fighting out of the blue corner, introducing from Essex, England, a continental welterweight champion, Conor the Destroyer Benn.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. Caution. Whoa, wait a minute. And a big shot rattles his cage. Conor Benn right now. Will he go down? A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
These punches coming from every angle. Nice counter shot. These two fighters are made for one another. Good counter punching. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fighter. Get out there.
Right, let's go out there.
And there's the bell for round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Only catching air with that hook. That counter shot lands. Nice counter. That right hook won't score. Counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counter-punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter-puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
jab doesn't quite connect. A perfect counter shot. And he misses with that straight left. Good defense there to stop that hook. So much firepower here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Smith in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, bro, ring away. You walk.
What are you doing? He switched up completely.
On to the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
The straight right just misses. Big swing and a miss with the hook. Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you've hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight is saying, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. And that big shot just rattled his cage. Ben has no idea where he is right now. Looks like trouble was averted.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
That's it. Start stepping.
On to the fourth we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That hook is parried away. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
The straight right just misses. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Throws the jab, but does not score. Incredible work rate. A lot of effort being exerted here. Is he going to punch himself out, though? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. And Ben just got rocked. He just got rocked big time. He's seeing stars, but can he stay on his feet? Let's talk about Smith in that last round. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jack.
On to the fifth we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you can't think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket them.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Holding nothing back here in the round. Punch caught him clean. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Missing with the hook. Through the hook, it didn't land. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here. So apparently the referee deems it's not that serious, and this fight moves on. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it.
Just the same again.
On to the sixth round. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The straight right just misses. How nervous would you get when you know you're facing a big puncher like this that can seriously hurt you?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Swing and a miss with the hook. Is off the charts. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Smith in that last round. How much cardio was put in for this fight? It may come down to that.
There's a lot on the line.
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
There's the bell to start round 7. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
And Thunder Smith goes down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
And he misses with that jab. He missed with that jab. So we enter the final. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
You're taking too much to fight with them.
They've been beaten so badly this fight, you almost hope that it's stopped, and it is. It is over. TKO victory.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight had carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.